Hello everyone. Today we're going to do a modified version of Storytime with Nana, and we're going to call it Storytime with Poppa. So I invite you all to come along. Hello everyone. Well, welcome here to Thousand Trails with me. We're back over here just as a little getaway for the week, and to be quite honest with you, this is Friday, and when we got here last Sunday, it has done nothing but pour down rain every single day. So today is the first day that the sun is out, and the first day that I could get out here and kind of enjoy the outside a little bit. But really what I want to do today is, first of all, thank you all for tuning in and watching the found video last week in Storytime with Nana. That was just such a blessing to find that video and be able to share it with everybody. I really thought it was lost and then it was gone. But I have a request from one of my daughters. My oldest daughter, Courtney, who lives up in Eastern Tennessee. Well, when she was little, I used to read the Dr.Suess stories to her all the time. And so she always has had a love for Dr.Suess. And now that my granddaughter Reagan is up over there and I can't see her all the time, and now that Nana's gone, we want to go ahead and read a story for her. It was always one of Nana and I's goals to make sure that we had plenty of the stories that we enjoyed and the stories that our kids enjoyed being read to them, make those available for all of our grandkids. And so that's what we're going to continue today. So this is for Reagan over in Tennessee, and this is for Caden and Tristan up in Northeast Texas. So today we are going to sit down and we are going to read The Sneetches by Dr.Suess. So let's go dig in and let's see what this story is all about. The Sneetches. Now the star-bellied Sneetches had bellies with stars. The plain-bellied Sneetches had none upon theirs. Those stars weren't so big. They really were so small, you might think such a thing wouldn't matter at all. But because they had stars, all the star-bellied Sneetches would brag. We're the best kind of Sneetch on the beaches. With their snoots in the air, they would sniff and they'd snort. We'll have nothing to do with the plain-bellied sort. And whenever they met some, when they were out walking, they'd hike right on past them without even talking. When the star-bellied children went out to play ball, could a plain belly get in the game? Not at all. Only you could play if your belly had stars, and the plain-bellied children had none upon theirs. When the star-bellied Sneetches had frankfurter roasts, or picnics or parties or marshmallow toasts, they never invited the plain-bellied Sneetches. They left them out cold in the dark of the beaches. They kept them away, never let them come near. And that's how they treated them year after year. Then one day, it seems, while the plain-bellied Sneetches were moping and doping alone on the beaches, just sitting there wishing their bellies had stars, a stranger zipped up in the strangest of cars. "My friends," he announced in a voice clear and keen, "my name is Sylvester McMonkey McBean. And I've heard of your troubles. I heard you're unhappy, but I can fix that. I'm the fix-it-up chappie. I've come here to help you. I have what you need. My prices are low, and I work at great speed, and my work is 100% guaranteed." Then quickly, Sylvester McMonkey McBean put together a very peculiar machine, and he said, "You want stars like the star-bellied Sneetch? My friends, you can have them for $3 each. Just pay me your money and hop right aboard." So they clambered inside. Then the big machine roared, and it clonked, and it bonked, and it jerked, and it burked, and it bopped them about. But the thing really worked. when the plain-bellied Sneetches popped out, they had stars. They actually did. They had stars upon theirs. Then they yelled at the ones who had stars at the start. We're exactly like you. You can't tell us apart. We're all just the same now, you snooty old smarties. And we can go to your Frankfurter parties. Good grief, groaned the ones who had stars at the first. We're still the best Sneetches, and they are the worst. But now, how in the world will we know, they all frowned, if which kind is what, or the other way around? Then up came McBean with a very sly wink, and he said, things are not quite as bad as you think. So you don't know who's who. That's perfectly true. But come with me, friends. Do you know what I'll do? I'll make you again the best Sneetches on the beaches. And all it will cost you is $10 each. Starbellies are no longer in style, said McBean. What you need is a trip through my star-off machine. This wondrous contraption will take off your stars. So you won't look like the Sneetches who have them on theirs. And that handy machine worked very precisely. Removed all the stars from their tummies quite nicely. Then with snoots in the air, they paraded about, and they opened their beaks, and they let out a shout. We know who's who. Now there isn't a doubt. The best kind of Sneetches are Sneetches without. Then, of course, those with stars got frightfully mad. To be wearing a star now was frightfully bad. Then, of course, old Sylvester McMonkey McBean invited them into his star office. Then, of course, from then on, as you could probably guess, things got into a horrible mess. And the rest of that day, on those wild, screaming beaches, the fix-it-up chappie kept fixing up Sneetches. Off again, on again, in again, out again. Through the machines, they raced around and about again, changing their stars every minute or two. They kept paying money. They kept running through until neither the plane nor the Starbellies knew whether this one was that one, or that one was this one, or which one was what one, or what one was who. Then, when every last cent of their money was spent, the fix-it-up chappie packed up and he went. And he laughed as he drove in his car up the beach. They never will learn. No, you can't teach a Sneetch. But McBean was quite wrong. I'm quite happy to say that the Sneetches got really quite smart on that day. The day they decided that Sneetches are Sneetches, and no kind of Sneetch is the best on the beaches. That day, all the Sneetches forgot about stars, and whether they had one or not, upon theirs. The end.
Well, there you have it. That was the Sneetches by Dr.Suess, and I hope you enjoyed it. You know, there's a lot in that story that's relevant today, even today, I should say. And so I hope that by listening to it, maybe we all kind of learn something from it, because there are definitely some lessons in there. But I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you do, I ask for you to give me a thumbs up. Also, as you can see down in the lower left-hand corner, there is a subscribe button. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so right now. What are you waiting for? I'll tell you what, whenever something new comes on that I'm doing, you'll be notified, and you can keep up with everything that's going on with me and with Lulu and some of the things that I've got coming up going on in the future. So leave a comment if you'd like. Let me know what you'd like for me to do, or let me know what you'd like for me to read, or if you've got a child who would love to hear a story, I would love to read it for them. So just let me know, and we'll see if we can't get it done. There will be a link down below this video where you can link into Amazon and pick up a copy of the Sneetches for yourself if you don't already have one. And or if you don't want to buy a copy, I encourage you to go to your local library, and the librarian there will be more than happy to help you out in getting the story, so that way you can read it for your kids, or your kids can even read it to you. So at any rate, next time around, I look to seeing you here again as we do whatever it is we might be doing. And thank you so much for coming along. I look forward to seeing you the next time. Bye-bye.